And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Down for the Pacers. Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton with it. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
Now here's Brooks, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Fires the 3, drills it from outside. Brooks has got 5 now.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Back to Halliburton. To the paint. Turner passes to Smith. Here's Nembhard. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Halliburton. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam cam.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And there's the pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Morant. Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
We've seen them shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Now, here's Payne. Here's the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Desmond Bain.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of
Indiana
exchange
calls
more
timeout.
often than not.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Finish your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
So Memphis
Substitution
ends
on
up
the
going
court.
with the new group. Let's see some of the numbers here for Buddy Hield. .115 left to play here in the first. Pass to Duarte. Jackson with it. Some nice passing here by Indiana. This is it to Mathurin. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity from deep.
McConnell against Jones. Pass to Concho. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. There's the pass to Concho. From outside, off the mark. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up to the Pacers. They trail by one, so they take the lead.
Chris Duarte.
To the wing right side. With 4 seconds on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's going to be on Miles.
First team foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality
for the
that
Grizzlies.
Clark plays with.
Brandon
This
Clark
is what earns him
at the line for
those
two.
calls.
First trip to the line for him here.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
That one is off. Second free throw, no good. Got it off in time. And still a close game
That's the end
as
of
the first quarter comes to a close.
Your
It's the Pacers. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Gas pedal time. Here are your Indiana
It's been a pretty
Pacers.
good game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So it's the Pacers now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Hield. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Comes up empty down low.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense. Well, if you pulled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steve Adams would be a top pick.
Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Second, the Grizzlies.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Indiana leading. And here's Halliburton. Hands the 12-footer. Halliburton's got his second bucket tonight. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Pacers leading by 3. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Mathurin. Hield outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Bain looking around. Here's Morant. The offensive rebound. And he lays it straight in.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
For Indiana, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Mathurin. Hield outside. Takes the 3. No good that time. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Passes it to Jackson. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Morant. Indiana again missing.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And the Pacers call time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop
Your Pace Made Stands team, everyone. Show them some love.
Turner finds McConnell over Jones. That one's good. The Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for McConnell. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Here's Conchar. Hands it from downtown.
John Conchar.
Conchar's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Smith outside. There's the triple. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Now Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Jones. Another shot. No good on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Thanks, Rick.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral everything. That's the hustle we love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, your take on Indiana?
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet, do the early shuffle, back.
And
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half will turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
They've got Buddy Hield. Smith is out there with Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
First personal foul.
The last time we see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Hield against Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Not a guy you want to put on the line. Hield is just money from there.
At the line.
For Indiana, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Free throw drops for Hield.
Known as a volume three-point shooter, Hield is effective both as a starter as well as coming off the bench.
Both free throws good from Hield.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Morant outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
to challenge you down low.
The Grizzlies shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Jackson is checked in for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Morant.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Halliburton against Morant. Up top, Hield. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. 2 on the clock. Nemhard. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Assist goes to
Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with John. He's always looking to move that ball.
Outside turn. Pass to Hield. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what Hield does exceptionally in spacing the court with his 3-point shooting.
Bain finds Adams. It's Morant in the corner over Halliburton. Here's Brooks, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Timeout called the Pacers. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was this to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. To the inside. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
George a shot field goal.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The pass to Concha. 50 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Williams. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. McConnell against Jones. Pass to Eldama. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Eldama's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. McConnell passes Duarte. And here is Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 2 points. That one goes. Turner's got his first basket of the night.
Using a unique blend of power and finesse, Turner can make some tough baskets down low. And the activity he shows around the
end of the third quarter with the
such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him, with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Adams, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Clock at 4. Here's Morant, and he gets it back.
After getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Hield kicks to Halliburton. Smith finds Hield. And he makes good on the layup. Hield's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Indiana.
Excellent concentration by Hield, taking the contact and still getting the shot to fall.
Back to Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. And they call an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Hield against Brooks. Hield dishes to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Timeout, Memphis. All right, fans. I need you to get up out of your seats. Give me everything you've got.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Halliburton finds Smith. Here's Nemhard, guarded by Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Adams against Halliburton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bain. And that one is hammered home.
He's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. The pull-up. Again, Memphis.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pacers trail by 7. 124 left in the fourth. Hield with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Pushing the shot through the foul and getting it in the air.
Team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown
For the Pacers, Buddy Hield. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Hill.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Here's Morant. And the shot goes down.
John Morant.
Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Got it. Oh, and then cuts the lead to just 5.
You gotta love Hill's relentless fire on the court, especially when it's do-or-die time.
Morant's against Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
First team foul. Shooting for Memphis. John Morant. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Indiana calls
Not gonna
timeout.
lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 7.
The longest section.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And they're getting shirts.
Let's present our New Balance player of the game, John Morant.
Give it up.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a lead that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's really starting to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here, and they trust in his ability to come through.
Morant kicks to Bain. So they foul intentionally.
Jalen Smith. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Steven Adams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And it's Indiana's ball. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hill can't hit. And they go to the intentional foul.
Buddy Hill. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. That's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep
Here are your Indiana
making
Pacers.
a comeback.
They announce your Pacers use
Why not go down
team.
fighting?
Neesmith, the pass to Bitadze. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Neesmith. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. A shot by McConnell, no good. Now here's Jones. So it's Memphis picking up the win.
That's the end of the game.
A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead
Thanks for coming
silent
out
by
to
the time
support your
GA
team.
this one was.